While the world's attention is squarely on Sri Lanka's northern province, the island's eastern province has also long been at the heart of the struggle by the liberation tigers of Tamil Ealam's fight for a separate Tamil minority homeland. For decades, the region has suffered from political violence and interethnic conflict between Tamils, who make up the majority of the population, and Muslims and Sinhalese. In 2007, the government of Sri Lanka won control of the eastern province after the disintegration of a tenuous peace deal with the LTTE paved the way for a renewed civil war. Approximately 200,000 civilians in the east were displaced by the fighting and forced to move with their families into temporary shelters. These Tamils were told they would be gone from their homes and farms for a few months. Years later, thousands are still left in now aging welfare camps. These days, the government of Sri Lanka touts the East as a humanitarian and economic success story. It cites recent development initiatives including highways, bridges, and a new irrigation system in the town of Batticaloa. Despite these visible advancements, local communities suffer from real instability. They face a daily battle with political violence, abductions, rape, illegal taxation, and ongoing oppression by government security forces and government-supported paramilitary groups such as the TMVP. Much of this violence is perpetuated by Tamils upon Tamils, a result of an unofficial war between factions of the TMVP. The two sides are led by former Eastern-based high-ranking LTTE cadres who broke from the group in 2004. Pillion, pictured in this campaign poster, is a former LTTE child soldier and now the chief minister of the eastern province. His rival, Karuna, is now a government-backed parliamentarian. These paramilitary factions are accused of perpetuating the problem of disappearances that has plagued the East for decades. Father Miller, a Jesuit priest who moved to Batticaloa in 1948, said he has recorded 8,000 cases of disappearances and other human rights violations since the 1980s. In a recent 3-month period, at least 75 people were abducted in Batticaloa district, according to the Ceylon Human Rights Authority. Although cases of disappearances are often referred to the Sri Lankan Human Rights Council, many doubt the ability or willingness of state institutions to help. Members of civil society say they accept impunity for government security forces and paramilitaries as inevitable. In a report issued last year, Human Rights Watch wrote, quote, "There appears to be a concerted effort to disguise the identity of those responsible and to hamper future inquiries into the fate of the disappeared."